Hello, hello, hello. This is Els coming to you from Bemis Crafty Corner. It's not my fault. It was not intentional. I did not mean this to happen. I cannot be held accountable. Okay? So on Monday, I took the hags out and we went Scaventure. And she had a great haul. And I had a good haul. We both had a good haul. Well, I thought that was it. Was giving the hubby the weekend off. You know, his weekend, Tuesday, Wednesday. I had all of the crafting supplies I was ever going to need for this week. And that was it. So it was really good on Tuesday. I was. I did One Witch and a Crazy Lady, and then I did my Late Night Lunatics, and I put these together, and I said, okay, I'm going to stitch these into this book. I'm going to cut them down. I'm going to stitch them into the book, and I got out the book cover. And I started preparing my book cover. You know, I did a light sand on it. I threw some gesso on it. Then I covered it in some Liquitex black gesso. Then I got out my plate, and I mixed up my colors, and I went outside, and I splattered blood all over it. This is a very important mix of color and additives to make this look like blood. See? Blood. Blood, blood, I tell you. Okay. And then I brought it back in, and I let it all dry. And my next step is usually to varnish this, and I varnish it in Duraclear Soft Touch varnish. Makes it feel all leathery and soft and buttery. And couldn't find my varnish. I looked all over my craft corner. It's not here. I looked in my carts. It's not there. I looked in my mixed media bins. It's not there. I looked in my paint carts in my paint room. It's not there. I looked in my warehouse. It's not there. I went through every single shelf that I have. It's not here. I can't find it. So either somebody took it or it is sitting somewhere right in front of my face sticking its tongue out at me and I just can't see it. So I did not have a varnish for this. Now I could have just put some like heavyweight, gel on this or something and just said, forget it. But that's not the look I go for. I don't want that shiny in your face look on these books. So I said to myself, because that's what I call myself when I talk to myself, I said, let's just get some. So I went online, I went to Amazon to order it. They don't have it. Next step, go to Michael's. Do their pickup. I do a lot of pickup at Michael's. They didn't have it. So I had to go further afield, and I opened up my Google and went to the Google gods and said, Google crafting gods, please find this for me. And they found it. In the UK, approximate shipping time, 3 weeks. No, I'm not going to wait 3 weeks to do this journal. Because that's going to back me up 3 weeks worth of journals. And I have some, commission stuff that needs to get done. So, that's a no bueno. So, all right. I will just find something else that I can use. Now, of course, the hubber, being the sweet person that he is, he says, well, why don't you just go over to Home Depot and pick up some varnish? He doesn't understand. What I'm looking for is painting varnish. It's like artist painting varnish, not house varnish. He doesn't see that there's a difference. And in some things there isn't. Why spend $40 on a bottle of acetone when you can just go to the hardware store and buy like a quart of the stuff for $3, Same thing with mineral spirits. Why spend, $10 for a little bottle of blending stuff when you can just go get some mineral spirits and it's the same thing. It is the exact same thing, by the way, just so we're all clear. So I went to the store, but I couldn't just go to one store. I had to go to 3 stores. I did not intend to do this. So the first store I went to obviously was Michael's, and they had this one. And then I went to Joann's, and they had that one. And I went to the Hobby Lobby, and they had this one. Now, this is an ultra matte, this is a satin, this is a matte. So I brought them home. I took a piece of cardstock. I dutifully put black gesso upon it and painted a swatch of each of the 3 to see what worked. So this is the Ultra Matte. Okay, can you see that? Ultra Matte, Ultra Matte. It's this one right here. It was about $2. And this is the one from Joann's. Yeah, no. See how glossy that is? That is not a satin. That's a gloss. And then there was this one, which is the basic matte finish. And yeah, not too bad. It's a little shinier than I like, but it's not too bad. So this one won out. So we're going with the Deco Art Duraclear Ultra Matte. Now, you know I couldn't go to the store and just, walk out of the store, right? So first off, when I get there, this is the only bottle of this they had, except they had the big bottle. But I didn't want to get the big bottle because why do I want to spend that kind of money if I don't know if it's going to work, right? I know, stupid logic. I want stuff to work. But I got the small bottle. Cost me about $3. Then when I went to Joann's, I saw this one. Now, they had a small bottle, the same stuff, about this size, which was $2.95. And then they had this one, which was on the shelf at $6.95. And I said, well, I'm going to get 4 times the amount of product for 3 times the price, less than 3 times the price. I'm going to get that. So I got this. I went up to the front. They rang it up. It rang up at $10.95. I said, no. It says $6.95 on the thing. He goes, well, we don't have anybody to check that right now. So do you want it or not? Okay, you're a wanker. I bought it, used my coupon, ended up paying $5.95 for it. So I paid full price, basically, for it when it should have been like $2. Then I went over to Hobby Lobby where I got this, which was $9.99. I used a 40% off coupon. So, I got it for $6.99. And it's just under 9 ounces. So there's actually more in this bottle than there is in this bottle for like twice the price, but when you get the coupon, it's the same price. So I was happy with that. But now I have 3 jars of varnish. I have no idea. I may use this one, but I will probably never use this one. But, c'est la vie. That's what we get, right? So, see, I didn't intend to go Scaventure. But while I was at the store, because God's forbid, I would just walk in, pick up one thing, and walk out of that store. That's why I do curbside pickup, because it is the best thing ever for somebody like me who has 0 impulse control, giant child. So, I was in the store, and they had their pads. And their pads at Michael's were 60% off of the Hot Buy pads. And that's like $12 off this pad. So it's like $7-8 for the pad. So this is the new one. This was the Green Witch, Les Soucières Verte. Okay? I'll be honest, it's sort of the same thing as last year. I'll show you. You'll see it. Hold on. There it is. Remember that from last year? Yeah. So it'll work with last year's stuff, which is kind of cool. This one's a lot of mushrooms. I don't know what the deal is, but it's like all mushrooms. And skulls. There's even mushrooms on the skulls. See them? Okay. So, I grabbed this. Look, mushrooms. Mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. I'm allergic to mushrooms. These big cut-aparts. These little ones at the back. And those strips. Those are the cut-aparts, okay? But I like the pad in general. So, I grabbed it. There's like 10 sheets in here I actually like. Well, 5 designs, 10 sheets I actually like. And, there's only 24 in here, so I'll only waste 14 of them. I won't waste them. I will cut them into little die cuts and get rid of them. Okay. So I grabbed those. Now, I did really good at Joann's. Only because I know that everything in Joann's is, they inflate the price, and then they put a coupon on it. So you're really paying the same price as everybody else charges originally, only their coupons are actually worth something. Okay? So, and I say that because I used to work at Joann's and I know how they work. So I went over to the Hobby Lobby where I did not behave myself. Okay? I stopped myself short of a new stamp set, but basically, I did not behave myself. I started working on this piece for Oogie. She wanted me to make her one of those little choker collar things, that all the girls, all the steampunk kids are wearing. She wants one for the Renaissance Fair, and so I had to get some chains. So I went up to the jewelry department to get, some like antique brass chain for that, and some fittings. And well, they had all this stuff on clearance. So I got 2 packs of these. They're cute, right? I can use them for stuff. I thought maybe like dangles. Then they had this piece, which I thought was adorable, you know, kind of stinking cute. So I grabbed that. And then they had this one, which is just beautiful. Look at that. And these were all $1.24 a piece. And then they had this one, which was $2.49. But I thought, you know, that might be, or that one might be the finished piece, part of the finished piece for this. Look how gorgeous that would look on there, right? So I will probably use it on there. And I've got some skulls and things that I'm going to be using. So you'll see me work on that a little bit from here and there, you know, as I go through. And then I went over. Now, I get it. You guys all love Timmy. I'm not a huge Timmy fan. We all know this. We've established this. It is an ongoing thing. Well, Hobby Lobby has their line, which is the Paper Studio. And they have this stuff called spare parts. $2.99. You get 50 brads. There's 10 in here each of 5 different colors. There's some, like, they have like the gold and the brass and the silver, and then they have like the antique of those for $3, you know, so I figured what the hell, I'll buy it. Then I'm pretty sure that's all I got there. But oh, okay, I didn't really behave myself at Michael's. I bought this. I had a 40% off coupon, so I got this for $4 off, and it was $10, so I only paid $6 for it. Well, Tina over at Tina's Crafty Life has this, and I loved it, and I wanted one. And she said she got it somewhere last year, and she didn't remember where, but I saw it. It was hanging behind something else, and I just caught the point of it right here, and I was like, what was that? Oh, that's it. Okay, grab that. Out the door I went. Well, it is Wednesday, and on Wednesday, I go to Tuesday morning because their truck comes in on Monday, and they don't put the stuff up until late Tuesday, and then it's not there until Wednesday. So I go to Tuesday morning on Wednesday so that I can get the stuff that gets put up. And I went shopping because somebody wanted something, and I knew where to get it. So, cobalt green, neutral gray, and Mars black. These are Brea Reese heavy body acrylic paints. And my Laura wants them, and these are good creepy colors, so I thought she would like them, so I'm going to be putting these in the mail and getting them off to my Laura. They'll go out in the morning, honey, and you'll have them, okay? That's it. That's all I did. I swear that was all I did. I didn't do anything else. I mean, I came home, and I had this, you know, I got 5 yards of this beautiful trim. Now, we had this in the shop, but it sold out really quick, so I ordered more, and I got 5 yards of that in today. And so it's going to have to, you know, I have to let it relax because they put it on this card and it gets really, and so I undo it and I always let it kind of relax like this and just kind of lay around, and then I will carefully roll it softly over my hand and put it in the bag so that it doesn't have that crease in it. But that was it, guys. That's all I did. So realistically, if I'm going to sit here, you know, and rationalize it, I actually did pretty good today and behaved myself pretty well without adult supervision, which was really good. The Hags was sleeping and Hubbard didn't feel good, so I snuck out on my own. That's it, guys. That's all I've got for you. Listen, do me a favor if you haven't done so already. Hit that red button for me, like me, ring my bell, and share me with all your friends. Till the next time, guys. Bye-bye.